Good evening. My name is Jeremy Hobbs, and I come to you tonight as a citizen of Columbus, Georgia. As we go through our life, we're often attached with labels, and everything I do is always attached with the organization that I founded and chair of the Better Way Foundation here in Columbus, Georgia. But to make sure that we get the facts straight, I'm coming to you as a citizen. And I'm on the MPO, that's Transportation Citizens Advisory Committee. And one thing that we are undergoing right now is a debate upon the Talbotton Road expansion. There's a lot of information on this that needs to be viewed by the public. We need to hear your input, because let me explain what can happen if we go ahead with the current plan, which is a 4-lane that puts a median down the center of Talbotton Road. And let's not forget the cost of this, $40 million. That's for 2.1 miles. That's over $20 million for each mile. That's a gross waste of money, especially to put a median in that's not needed. This median, can cost businesses along the way literally millions of dollars. At the last Citizens Advisory Committee, we heard many business owners come forth and talk to us about what it would do to their business, the impact that it would have on there, for creating people to have to go and do U-turns. Now, if you've rode on Talbotton Road, the Warm Springs match, you know exactly what we're talking about. Now, the current plan, like I said, wants to put 4 lanes in and a center median. Now, not only will this cost millions to jobs, but it will also cost businesses. There's one person that's already told us there's no way with the current layout that his business could survive. He is dependent on the success of access from both sides of the traffic. He said if this median is put in place, you'll end up having to close up shop. And in this economy, you cannot afford to relocate. Then we also have to look at another aspect too. Ashley Station. There are several hundred children within this unit that have to cross this road to go to school. So there is another safety issue that we have to look at. What we are proposing right now, and it's not been brought forth, but that's where we want your input. It's already on the blog of Columbus, of Richard Burkhardt, with a poll. And it needs your answer. Should we widen this road? I invite you to go to In Town Columbus, the social blog network of Columbus, Georgia, and look at the discussion that's going on right now about Talbotton Road. I'll be sure to enclose those links on this site. But please, make your voice heard. What we planned 20 years ago for this road is not feasible for what we need it for today. Do we want a new road? Absolutely. Do we want better roads? Absolutely. But we also want roads that make sense. They're saying that with this growth trend to the year 2032, that we're going to have so many more people by that time. All we really have to do is create a 3-lane with a center median. This will help take all this traffic off of Talbotton Road. People can get into the appropriate turn lane and get out of the way instead of holding and backing up traffic as you have seen many a times while driving along this road. I too am affected because I live in this area. I shop in this area. I go to that CVS in this area. These are things that are important to me. So I'm not just saying this. Not to mention the land acquisition alone that we would have to partake in. That's where a lot of the money is going to come from. We're going to be uprooting people's properties and displacing trees. This is a community that lives there. We can make it aesthetically pleasing at the same time, but do we have to pay $40 million to do this? I think not. I hope you'll join in on these links that I'm going to include on this program. Please go to them and make your voice heard. Let us know, should we widen Talbotton Road with a center lane median? Read the discussions. Read other people's comments. There's some that are for, there's some that are against. But get the facts. Get informed and make your voices heard. Thank you so much. And I'm Jeremy Hobbs with the Citizens Advisory Committee, keeping you informed.